you check the children. Show a little match sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes. That is what
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Mercer.
Fuego here.
Davey Deathray.
And we are here to do a trailer reaction roundup, a sort of abbreviated one because we have a live stream to do in an hour and 10 minutes. So we know that this is going to take less time than that.
Yay.
There's a couple of trailers I had pulled for movies that are currently available that I just haven't watched any trailers for, so we don't have to talk the longest about any of these, but it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 trailers.
Damn!
3 of them are really short teasers for one particular project, so
and
technically 13.
Which I now found out who that is, and I'm even more excited.
Oh, yeah, who's in it?
No, who's directing it.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, so let's start off with Abigail. We have not watched this trailer. I have not seen this trailer. I don't know if anyone
I've
has.
seen it. Yeah.
You stupid.
I have
It was
not.
in the theater.
No, I don't care.
You were supposed
Close
to
your eyes
wait,
and plug
Fuego.
your ears.
Yeah, it was.
Do like
okay.
la 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 la
I thought you
la.
guys did this
People
last
love that.
week when it first said la 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 la.
I saw some good. I saw somebody praising it, but I have not seen it.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, good for you.
Well,
I know
no,
absolutely
it was
nothing.
Yeah, when I went to see ISS, they played this trailer with it, and I didn't know what it was.
You know what's great? You have complete control over your eyes and plugging ears. It's so cool.
I can do that.
All right. So here we go. 3. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, I didn't.
So this is
actually
the
time
new
it up.
project from the Radio Silence guys who did Ready or Not, and
Yes.
they did Scream 5 and 6. So
Yes, this is the untitled Radio Silence monster movie, quote unquote,
Monster
that I
movie.
put on my most anticipated list. Now that I know
And then
it's
when you
about
found
a
out what it
fucking
was about.
vampire, I want to take it back off my list so bad.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I know
Oh
it's about
man, you just.
vampire.
Oh, dude, look at the poster. She's got blood on her mouth.
Oh,
Does she?
I can't-
I can't
yeah.
see too well
Well,
from here
it's
either.
not for you. It's for them.
I have a tough time looking at people's faces.
I get that. I get mine especially hurts, I'm sure. All right,
Vampire
so
time.
here we go. Abigail is love at first bite. All right, ready? Turning up the volume.
Great casting.
Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume.
I
Yes.
love it
Is
loud.
Abigail the name of a King Diamond record?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
I
at
love
that.
King Diamond.
Yes, same, dude.
Here we go. Oh, I love the vibe already.
You all came highly recommended. You know the
Why'd that guy look so much like Elon
real
Musk?
names, no
Dan
backstories.
Simmons, Catherine Newton.
Good actors. Giancarlo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa Barrera from
Oh, it is Melissa Barrera. That's the Elon. Oh, I actually really like that actor. He's great.
Yeah, stacked talent in
He
this.
does look like Elon Musk. though.
Do you have any kids?
I have a little boy.
Looking like
See you
Jade and
in 24
Melina and
hours.
24 hours.
Do you know what a pinky promise is? If you behave and do as we say,
Another movie centered on a mansion, like
I'll
Ready
be
or
over
Not.
soon.
Joey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about what's gonna happen to you.
Jeez, that's ominous. I like it.
Fuck. Yeah.
Shit, we gotta get out of here.
Okay.
I think she knows something.
Guys.
Guys!
Ah,
What the fuck is that thing? We kidnapped a fucking vampire. A ballerina vampire.
oh God.
Okay, how do we kill a vampire? What are we talking about? Like an Anne Rice or a True Blood? You know, Twilight?
Makes me think of the scene in Dusk Till Dawn. You mean like a Time Life book?
All right, let's go kill us a fucking vampire. Ready?
What can I say? I like playing with my phone.
That's awesome.
She fucking
flying!
All right, that actually looks pretty good.
The trailer I saw with ISS was a green
What?
band.
That's awesome.
So the trailer I saw with ISS was green band. It was not. This was red band. They're
Oh,
dropping
okay.
F-bombs and stuff. A little gorier.
This looks fun. This looks fun as hell. I gotta be honest. It looks. So I'll take this vampire movie. I'm just so sick of the typical romantic vampire fucking bullshit that's just I'm so done with. I like new takes on things, new takes on vampires, new takes on zombies. That's what I'm in for.
You dug the interview with the vampire AMC series,
I did
right?
like the AMC series. That
I have
was,
yet to watch
because
that
that story really lends itself to long form storytelling.
Yeah,
and it works great. This looks fun, and it has good actors that I enjoy, and a fun premise. So like, this is her way to have fun as a little girl vampire.
Yeah, it seems like this house, they do this all the time.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, From Dusk Till Dawn, and then also that last shot of From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
You see that it's the top of this pyramid, and they've been doing this for like thousands of years.
It's my favorite vampire movie, so that's why I'm just throwing right out to it.
Yeah, that kind of vibe with like the pool of bodies just sitting there. You know?
Yeah, because the beginning makes it implied that they're kidnapping her, and it's like, oh no, you're food for her to play with.
Just a
So
ploy. Yeah,
yeah, it's funny.
That's kind of what I was feeling with the trailer. Was like, at first you kind of figure, you almost felt bad for the girl, like what's going on. At first I was thinking, where's the security detail, like what's going on with this house. Now it makes sense. This house is probably older than most of the people that are walking around in it. You know, it's just one of those things where it all sort of lended itself once they told the story in the trailer. I'd love to see more of this.
Yeah.
Fuego?
Oh, this looks great. I mean, the cast is awesome. I like Catherine Newton. You know, Melissa from the last couple Scream movies. I guess the Radio Silence guys rightfully ducked out of Scream 7 to make this instead because of what happened with that production. So, you know,
the right move.
they chose wisely, to quote Last Crusade. So
yeah, and it's got like a pretty good sense of humor. Without, it doesn't seem like it takes it too far.
Yeah, which is what I liked so much about Ready or Not, was
Yeah.
that sensibility of both, you know, gory and over the top, but still kind of funny.
Just well placed.
Professionally humorous. I like it.
All right, so there we go. That is Abigail. Let's move on to the next one.
On to the next one.
And that is going to be... So this is one of the ones that's already out. We don't have to talk long about this, but this is a new Shudder release, I think.
It is, yep.
Called Destroy All Neighbors, and
just came out this month.
I know, just like a week and a half ago.
I think I saw Jason and a couple other people reviewing it already.
Yeah, I like Jonah Ray. He was part of the Nerdist trio, and this is like his brainchild. From
I like the musical slant to it. I'm sure you can dig too.
Yeah, he's a Mystery Science Theater 3000.
It's progressive.
Tom Lennon.
Yeah.
Love Tom Lennon.
Frog squared.
The only way I listen to your music is if you tied me up at gunpoint and you forced me to.
And don't play it here again or you're fired.
What's going on?
I think we have a new neighbor.
Oh.
What is up with this guy?
This is some kind of maniac.
I am now living in your head rent-free. Flash just driving me crazy. Oh, you're headed into chaos.
What?
Blood will be spilt.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet and say, "Get out of my kitchen, 'cause I'm cooking."
William, use your demons. Don't let them use you.
You killed somebody. Relax. Just need to know how to get rid of a body.
What the fuck?
Hello, Willie.
I'm not a manslaughter.
Oh my God.
Manslaughter, but
It's time to make a hit record.
What the fuck?
Alex
Winter is that guy. Wow.
Yelling shut up at nobody? Yeah,
Oh, cool man.
Under a lot of prosthetics, Alex Winter, but I dig it.
rock and roll is all about.
You're a loser and you're gonna die.
I thought that was Savini for a second, but
It looks like the Savini Creeper. There too.
Just be cool. I don't.
oh, there's Winter again.
Yeah.
That looks silly and fun.
so about it, man.
Yeah, I do feel like that's going to be worth some time to watch at least.
Evil Dead 2 kind of
big time.
thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2.
Especially
or
the intestines, or like a
Brain
Dead shirt.
I was going to say Dead Alive, Brain Dead, yeah.
All
which
the practical looks good. Andrew, your thoughts?
It was pretty crazy. Like I don't know, just the way this crazy gift was given to him with these supernatural powers and bringing people back. It was it looks like a lot of fun, like you said, something to watch. Not super serious, but it looks like it would be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the cast I remember from like Reno 911.
Yeah.
Thomas,
definitely some funny guys in here.
Yeah, and Thomas likes horror. Like he was one of the ones behind the Puppet Master Last Reich, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so no, I'm curious how much they're going to lean into the musical slant in this. Since it seems fairly well emphasized in the trailer, but he's obviously going nuts. With kind of the self-help little videos he's watching on the phone and everything, which is funny.
Yeah, I'm curious to know: is it a superpower or is he just bonkers? Like that's kind of
Man, that's Alex Winter under all that shit. It's nuts.
Davey, your thoughts? Any particular?
I think it looks pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, like I love Evil Dead, and Evil Dead 2 is just the sillier version of that, and this kind of gives me some of those vibes that it's influenced by it at the very least.
What was the one from a year or so ago? Was it Deathstream? That was so much fun. Yeah, that was.
That's
found footage in that case, But
all right, so this one is called Gacy, the serial killer next door.
Yeah.
It's a new Gacy movie.
Yep,
so
this is a VOD one.
We got to start cruising through these.
Cruising.
Cruising for a bruising.
My name is John Wayne Gacy.
I lived like
that's
20
debatable
minutes
statement,
from where
but
this guy was.
Really?
Yeah, it's really
Tell us a little
messed
bit
up.
about him. Where's he from?
You can tell it's pretty low budge off the bat.
I watched him take the boys into the house, and they never left.
But you didn't see anything.
I saw him yelling.
Well, but you didn't see
real,
anything
though,
wrong.
that a neighbor saw him
The
doing
man
it?
I don't know.
left.
It looks like a Rear Window version of Gacy.
Yeah.
Little punk.
There was something seriously wrong with that guy.
Rough.
Kid's acting's pretty bad, unfortunately.
So, what kind of ditches are you digging under your house?
I didn't say ditches, actually. I said trenches. Trenches, Mrs. Walker. They're for drainage.
No.
Hi, John.
Hey, Howard. You okay?
Don't you just love the suburbs?
That's
Oh,
so
boy.
fucked up.
Washing your car in the driveway.
Oh my god.
The cookouts. Kids on their bikes. Yeah. Hot dogs. Balloons. Puppies. You gotta love the puppies.
I was willing to be forgiving until the end there, man, or at least not totally take a crap on this, but
Yeah, this one's not for me. This
way
looks
too
bad.
fucking close to home, dude.
Oh.
Like I know the accounts they're probably going off of with all the storytelling. There was one guy that got away. One guy that got away. And I guarantee you when he's telling the whole story underneath of, don't you love the suburbs? I guarantee you it's the account from the one kid that got away and the one guy that got away. I guarantee you that's what all this movie... And it's messed up because it's true.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so weird.
You had a totally different reaction.
The Midwest like folklore around this guy, it's real. And all of the things that you tell, like stories, don't go, never talk to strangers, report stuff, say stuff, see something, say something. It all comes from this story, and that's why it's so messed up. Ugh.
All right.
It wasn't really for me, but I'm guessing it affected, some people the same, Well, so there you go.
I mean, this is like the highway shooter out here.
Yeah, that was aggressive. All right. So,
Damn. All right.
Yeah, that one, the
moving
acting
on
just
from
doesn't.
Yeah.
It was the witness of the kid for me that just didn't.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, man, if you start with such crazy, impactful subject matter,
Well, yeah, I mean,
you can almost kind of get away with
Gacy
bad
was
everything
very
else.
successful at what he did, and the story, like his story, is creepy as all get out.
What was the follow-up from the Turbo Kid guys? That it was about the serial killer in the suburbs in the 80s. God,
Summer of '84.
Yeah, Summer of '84.
That's great.
Yeah, excellent movie, and if you, it's got similar vibes to that. Not with the clown silliness,
Well,
but
that
like
was
the
just Rear Window.
Midwest. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
the
just Rear
Midwest.
That's
sort
how
of
he
serial
got to
killer.
people. He was an actual clown that people hired. That
Oh
was
yeah,
messed up.
yeah. He went to entertain kids at the hospital.
Well, but he was also, he had like a reputable like status in the community. He was like friends with President Carter's wife, and like would go and do political events, and he was really like weaving himself. Yeah, I mean,
That's how you can
super
keep the
creepy.
eyes of
Super
suspicion
creepy.
off of you, I guess. Right?
Next one's called Here for Blood, which apparently has a Dee Snider vocal cameo, I believe.
Strangeland was the weird one he did,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Way back in the day. Yeah. Oh, this is the wrestling horror one, Mercer. Have you heard about this?
I'm watching.
I'm watching.
It's really not that hard.
Wow.
Best
Okay.
horror
The
comedy
best
wrestling movie.
It's I guess the one with Kurt Angle and all those guys in the prison where they were killing zombies. Did you ever see that one?
I've heard about it.
It wasn't good.
upside down face.
I kind of like that.
It's kind of like
cool.
a scream mask.
You see, this is the kind of goofy, low-budget horror I can get into,
Yeah.
man, because the vibe is fun.
I'm not gonna kill him, I'm just gonna bash him. How do you want to do this?
Looking all Sting there, Mercer. I don't know who that is. I'm guessing he's a wrestler.
This babysitter is really pissing me off.
I dig the tunes,
Alright,
too.
it looks silly, but it looks fun.
I dig the tunes, man.
I don't know, any particular thoughts, gentlemen?
I'm a fan of wrestling.
Do you know who the guy is, Sean Roberts?
No, I don't really know much.
I don't know anything about
from it.
AEW or any of some of these other promotions. I believe he is an actual wrestler, from what I understand. But-
Tongue in cheek, kind of funny, interesting premise, but I'm not too sure about it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Alright, well, we can move on.
Yeah.
If there's no more particular thoughts.
An abundant snake.
So the next one is, I believe, a French movie that is going to be ported over called Infested, aka Vermin. So this is apparently going to be a spider movie. That's
Is this the one with the practical, where they're using real spiders?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. There's two spider movies coming up, and
Who agrees to
this
do
is
that?
Sting and this one, I think, are the two that are.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's definitely a real spider, right? Yeah.
It's pretty.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Because there is another spider movie in the works. An American one.
That
I like that
architecture
shot.
is insane.
Mm.
What?
That's
Where
good.
is that?
Is he trying to prank people? Son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Joke's on you.
Wish. Oh.
I do like spider stuff, man. They scare me.
Oh!
Wow.
Got
Dang.
cool cinematography.
Yeah.
I could get behind this. Oh, that looks unnerving.
A
as
French
fuck.
arachnophobia
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
vibe.
yeah. All right, that looks good.
Yeah, I like it, man.
You
Sign
hate
me up,
spiders.
dude. Yeah, spiders creep them. Dude, do you know who is like unbelievably fearful of spiders? Mahalo. Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
like one
Robert
of his
is
biggest phobias,
unbelievably
man.
scared of snakes.
Why
but
did it
yeah.
have to be snakes?
Interesting. The first place has got a lot of scorpions. It's got like a lot of odd insects. So I'm wondering if he's like a
All kinds of arachnids,
scientist
yo.
or some shit.
No, it looks like he broke in and is just stealing stuff.
Yeah, he's like gonna sell it or what? Prank somebody or what? Yeah.
The simple setup of arachnophobia, where it's just dudes in the rainforest,
Yeah.
and one hitches a ride back, and it's just so scary. And
I'm trying
this
to
looks
remake
be a
that for a
similar sort of
while.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the webbing looks really it all looks really good.
Yeah.
I love spiders, but they freak the hell out of me.
I do like giant
Did you ever have like a
stuff.
tarantula pet or anything?
No, but
like
I've
that?
wanted to have one for so long. It's
My
my
best
goals
friend
in
did
life.
when we were kids, and he would get the tiny little mice that he'd feed to it, and that was
I respect
hardcore.
him too. You know, if we didn't have spiders and bats, we'd be covered in bugs.
Yeah.
So like,
true that.
and that looks good.
Yeah.
Like the
Large
production
scale.
value
So
of
that's
it.
the regular size spider. Apparently, in a later trailer, we're gonna get a quite larger spider.
Yeah, it looked like on
that
at
excites
the end
me.
when they rushed out of the door, it looked like there were some that were at least like this big.
So this poster gives a certain vibe.
Yeah. Okay, so this just premiered at Sundance this week.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Nick Frost, right?
Yep, Nick Frost.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this. This is called Krazy House, which is apparently a old school sitcom
Too many
that
cooks.
ends up mixing with horror. Right.
Too many cooks.
So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
The Christians are celebrating Easter. And Bernie's got it all
That
under control.
sweater, dude. I love it.
She's a rat. But a slippery situation makes him lose his grip.
Oh my God!
How many times have I told you to take off those stupid
Can you see a Silverstone?
Can Bernie
Is that
find a solution?
Silverstone?
I think so.
And fix the mess he created?
Gosh, what a mess.
Or is he going to lose his mind?
Oh, Jesus.
Find out on the next Krazy House. Sundance.
It wasn't available virtually, or
That
else I
looks
was going
good.
to drop to 25 to watch it, man. Yeah, it was in person only
That
for
looks
Sundance.
crazy creative. And
Yeah.
I'm all about new ideas like this. I mean, I grew up in the sitcom generation with all these, you know, this is a very Married with Children
It's the
set,
same house.
You know,
Yeah, it's like the same exact. Yeah, it's great.
Oh
I
yeah,
love it.
all the TGIF shit, dude. You know,
The
step
TGIF
by
shit,
step.
the
and...
one with Katie Seagal with John Ritter after Married with
Oh,
Children,
yeah.
that was another really good
rules
I-
for dating my teenager.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
Eight
people
Simple
pass
Rules
away
was
when he
great.
was still making
Yeah,
that show.
that was a really aggressive shit.
I
but-
love the switch up here, though. Like,
Yeah,
those
this
full
looks
on theater.
Which is exactly what they did in Too Many Cooks, though.
It's
Remember?
true. That's true. I hadn't even seen that before, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, Andrew, your thoughts?
It looks good. Again,
is
kind of a
delicious
very
Silverstone.
interesting premise. The execution, obviously, you can't see the whole thing, but I think they kind of nail this with what the vision is, what they're showing us. So yeah, it looks real interesting. Where is this available? You said Sundance. Is it like?
It's
just at the
premiering
film
at
festival
Sundance.
right now.
Yeah.
It's just a film.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're trying to secure distribution
I was
right
about
now.
to say,
so.
there's a
I'm sure
bidding
they
war
will.
going on
Yeah,
somewhere.
this will go on Shudder or maybe even small theatrical and somewhere bigger, like maybe a Paramount or a Prime or something. I could see it on, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's obviously a genre, so Shudder maybe seems
Absolutely.
the most appropriate, but
It could be a Prime thing, though.
yeah.
Davey, your thoughts?
I think it looks pretty entertaining. Especially like they nail the sitcom look, and then that brief bit that you see of like the action modern film looks great.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested to see just how it all works out together. I think Nick Frost is hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
great.
awesome.
He's great. So, all right, cool. There you go. That's
interesting
crazy.
one.
I love the bicycle helmet he's rocking too while he's doing the cooking, man.
So next up, we have 3 teaser trailers, and a lot of people don't even realize that these teaser trailers are tied in to this movie called Longlegs,
And this
or
is
at least
where
tentatively titled Longlegs.
And so this is where I finally found out who is directing this.
Okay, so do you want
me
to say before or after?
Well, I mean, I still don't think they have revealed, but this is Osgood Perkins' new movie, who did Black Coat's Daughter, son of Anthony Perkins, and so this is that.
Andrew's
This is that
perfect to have
secret
on this
Nicolas
trailer,
Cage
actually.
movie where there were like no details coming out about what it was, who was in it, whatever. And that's not been leaked. It's like the press is aware of it now. But so we had watched this one before, right? If I remember.
This one we've seen. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to show all 3
Yeah.
teasers because they're only 30 seconds long.
Yeah,
so.
because you praised the marketing campaign for this one when we watched this. Because
Well,
they're
I
being
just like
so
that they're doing
subtle.
something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
911, what's your emergency?
It's my daughter. I gotta be quiet.
Sir, can you stay on the line with me?
But it's not my daughter.
I was about to say, I saw that they were spelling something out.
So that's teaser 1. Now let's watch teaser 2.
Were there too many hands in that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still saying your prayers?
That's ominous.
Cool.
More things to decipher.
Yeah.
All right, that's number 2, and then finally the newest one.
The shortest of them, obviously, too.
Whoa, cool. What an interesting marketing campaign, though. All right, so there you go. Those are the 3 teaser trailers. I'll play them through as we talk, but I'll just start off by saying I'm intrigued as hell. I love marketing like this because it's never done this way, and I am all about the mystery and just going into it blind. And I think I would like to drag Mercer with me to see this because I only understood
Remember
Black Coat's daughter
with
because
Mercer,
of
yeah.
Mercer's deciphering of the film.
Man, I really feel the exact same kind of layered storytelling. The possession kind of has me, well, what I'm assuming is a possession kind of has me feeling the same kind of way.
See, I didn't get that vibe, but I'm glad.
I kind of
that's
did a little
interesting.
bit, but
well, him just stating that something's wrong with his daughter, then seeing the interaction with the priest at the on the third one, like clearly, like there's an entity or something going on here. So
does he say that's not my daughter? Is that what he says at one point in that first trailer?
Yep.
And then the looks just get more unsettling as you zero in on this, still shot.
Now,
like
the thing
this
is, this is supposed
discovery
to
aspect.
apparently star Nicolas Cage.
Wow.
So that's,
I don't know if he's the lead though.
No,
but yeah.
You know,
I mean, maybe
I
he
don't know
could be
if
like
that
an
affects how
FBI
people
person because we see FBI
react,
here.
but that's what I saw.
I don't know. Like I don't even know really what the vibe is as far as like, is it like monster, vampire, possession?
They're keeping it super secret, and hence the marketing.
Yeah,
that's
this was
really
creepy.
And then the coding and all that just kind of reminds me. I love that stuff. Like the.
I wonder if anyone's figured anything out with it. You know.
Yeah, which just had its anniversary the other day.
This was cool though.
Yeah, the
It's
short.
very shining vibe right here.
Yeah, I like how it's very symmetrically framed.
I like there's something.
The smiling from him towards the camera is what I'm trying to figure out.
It's like he's drawn back over that other position, and then he gets axed.
Unfortunately, Charlie Day from Sunnydelphia, anytime I see that sort of layout,
it almost looks like he sees something that doesn't make a lot of sense. Almost like a clean room or something, where he's like, "Why would they have that set up?" And then goes into his inevitable fate. You know.
I do like it though. I'm very intrigued.
Yeah. This is really cool. Keep me up to date on this one. This one looks crazy.
Davey?
Yeah, this looks really damn good.
Yeah, you're about the trailer teasers.
Yeah, I'm into it. And so this is Anthony Perkins' son,
Osgood Perkins.
And I think like Anthony.
Did
Perkins
you see
was pretty
Black Coat's
good at directing himself. I did not. No, I've not seen his.
Black Coat's
daughter. Yeah, it's very very slow burn, but it's exceptionally acted, man.
Yeah. No, this looks like super intriguing. This is the kind of thing I'm into.
I like the presentation of the.
Yeah, they're onto it
square
too.
frame.
Like, man,
it's like Wes Anderson horror.
Like
like how everything looks like you were saying, The Shining, like Kubrickian. Like everything is so. It's almost like that's what they spend the most of the time thinking about.
So that's Longlegs. The next one
really
is
good.
called Monolith.
Yeah, this is one I've heard of, but I can't recall premise or anything, so we're going in.
Here we
This
go.
has got what's her
We're
face
making
from
okay
the Evil Dead
progress.
Rise.
That's right. That's who. Yeah.
Is what?
It's got the lead from Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, okay. All right.
One of the leads.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, the rocker chick, right?
Tell you a story.
Yeah, I like that emergence. That's cool.
Whoa, that is cool.
Oh, is she doing radio hosty podcasting this again?
From up your mom and dad.
I always think about the Fog and Adrian Barbeau's character when I see radio
I don't need a
DJs
break.
like this.
I need a story. But
I think in Texas 2 as well.
I am
Texas Chainsaw 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I always think of boobs when I think of Adrian.
Same.
Barbeau.
I think of Bitch, dude. Creep Show, dude, where she was just super nasty wife.
I need your help, listeners. An anonymous email, an object filled with unknowable power.
That's right. She's Aussie, isn't she?
Is there anyone out there that knows anything about these bricks?
When I listened to your podcast, I thought, that's that damn rock. It's the visions that really get me. It feels violent.
My grandfather has changed. Replaced with something else. Stop.
Hello? know if you're having these visions.
It's an engaging trailer.
Oh, that's right. I think she's Irish, actually, now that I think about it.
Is she? I thought she was Australian.
Your skin, haven't they?
Because the director of Evil Dead Rise, he was an Irish guy, right? Because he did The Hole in the Ground. I know that was an Irish film. I could easily be wrong.
I listened to the new episode. You sounded kind of messed up.
Ugh. Wow, Forbes is saying that. I mean, they don't even advertise too much horror stuff. That's interesting.
It is spreading like a disease. Any of us could be next.
That's crazy. That looks good.
I want to tell you a story. All you have to do is listen.
Yeah, I like the engaging storytelling, not telling us exactly what's going on, but giving us enough to make it interesting. This obvious allusion to aliens arriving at the very beginning, but gorgeous scenery and stuff like that.
I would say influencing her potentially, because I like isolation horror where you're slowly descending into madness and there's no one else around you, and like, you know, what, you know, the what's the term, the untrustworthy narrator, or what is that term? Yeah. And
Unreliable narrator.
Exactly. Yeah, I dig that sort of stuff, man. And you can tell that she's in this sort of solidarity, and she's falling further and further in as the person was like, yeah, listen to your most recent, and
yeah, it's like, are the monoliths real, or is she just like going crazy?
Yeah, and falling further into her paranoias as she's analyzing, and
I really like the set too, like the house they picked. Has that
gorgeous
production.
The walls all look similar. It's got like a really cool look to it.
Yeah, it looks like a full-on office building she's staying at all by herself.
That might be a different location.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it looks awesome to me.
Yeah,
Andrew.
I'm getting pretty cool vibes on this. It almost seems like these little bricks go out, and like that big old ship is where they go and store this knowledge she's talking about. So like all these experiences, people are going through all these emotions, fears, anxiety, all that stuff, and it just takes that up and kind of learns from it. Is kind of what I'm seeing. So it's almost like a peaceful takeover sort of thing, but then you kind of start seeing her go through pain and stuff like that. It's like, well, shit. What happens?
Yeah,
a lot of questions will be answered, and the only way to do it is to watch it. So
the fact that
they definitely got you there.
Yeah, the fact that they said Lily Sullivan I'm thinking it's going to be her, just her.
Oh yeah,
the whole movie, man. You know, we'll have other people that she interacts
cameos.
with, you know, phone calls or whatever.
Well, that was a kid. There's going to be a kid in here at some point, right here.
That's a stone.
It looks like a kid with a backpack, but I could be wrong.
I think that's not her.
I don't know. That's just the impression I'm getting from that one angle. Either way, all right. So looks good. Monolith looks like it's going to be worth your time.
And she's very capable of shouldering, you know, the entirety of a runtime. I would say.
Do we have a platform?
Not yet.
She was the best performance in Evil Dead Rise.
I agree.
All right, we're down to the last 5, and I'm excited about this one, as cheesy as it seems. So there's actually 2 trailers. There's one that came out and then a new trailer that came out. So I guess we'll do the new trailer. But this is called No Way Out, No Way Up. And if you want to mix marzipan and see if it's too much, this might be the movie for you. So here we go. Starts with a plane accident and goes from there.
Ooh. That's gonna be us in, what, a few hours?
Why is the plane so empty?
Oh, I know this one. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Another riff on O'Brien.
Not good.
No, Shiza.
Splash. There's a hole in the side of the plane. What do you mean? You guys just waiting it out?
Of course.
We're surrounded by water.
If that doesn't give you any impression as to what this might be about.
Airlock. We're safe.
For now.
No reception?
No, the 47 meters
No
down.
reception. Yeah, probably not.
There's no one to save us down here.
Was that a shot?
Mm-hmm.
What's a shark doing on a plane?
You're underwater.
How long do you think we have?
We're sliding down, man.
We're running out of air. Should we try to swim out the hole?
Or what about the sharks?
Do you think we can make it out of here?
We have to try.
There's a hatch.
This is so much for one movie.
Turn around!
Jeez, it got super CG towards the end.
Yeah, the sharks didn't look so good, unfortunately. But I like the premise. You know, premise.
It's a lot for one movie.
Yeah.
You buy the plane crash, you buy that they all don't die, and then you buy that they're precariously perched at the bottom of the ocean with sharks around them. It's a lot to buy.
And sharks still
for
don't
one
really
movie.
like eating people.
No.
You know,
No,
if you're
yeah.
gonna be
They're
honest
not like,
about
ooh,
it.
snacks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. I'll wait and see what the reviews are.
And also,
see if
they
it's
don't
worth
really
it.
feed like down below either, right?
Yeah, they're
No,
not really
they
like
feed
they're
by
not
the
really
surface.
below,
Yeah. So.
I would buy it more if they went the Jaws the Revenge thing, and it was like a shark that followed these people.
Yeah.
So like,
I
I'm like, okay.
I have a soft spot for revenge.
You
As
know,
stupid as it is.
I'm kind of thinking the same thing.
Way better.
Like at first, I was like, okay, like plane crash, and then I don't know, just the way that the whole thing went. By the end of it, I would probably just be asking for the end and not really what the resolution is.
Just finish me, movie.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
It's interesting, but I don't know. Maybe they're trying to take like a recent headline or something and build off of it, but it just seems like they're doing a lot.
Well, they did the 47 meters down. They should have called it Flight 47 meters down.
There you go, yeah.
Like, that would have been, there you go. And then it's just a spin-off, and you're creating like this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuego?
You know, there's a fine line between these, like the high budget shark stuff. You know, like I still consider The Shallows a higher
Oh, I love
budget
that, yeah.
theatrical quality sort of situation, and then the low budget shit like the Sharknado-y whateverness. This is like the in between, and I don't know, when you have a solid concept like this that I think could be okay, but it's so illogical based on the things that we were pointing out. I just, I don't know, man. Sometimes the middle of the road, like you want to go either full retard and inconsiderate as that term
stop
is.
saying that
I
when
know.
I'm around, Fuego.
Okay,
Is it
okay.
me?
You'll
Do
go,
I bring that out?
No,
You?
no, no. Okay, you go dumb as all hell, or you just try to go as sophisticated as possible, perhaps. Sometimes this middle road stuff, it just doesn't appeal to either side, and it's just bland and meh.
Figure out a way to do a practical shark. God damn it. They did it in 1975 in one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah.
So figure out how to do it. We've come a long way. There
You
should
know-
be no excuse for CG sharks.
I just
Like-
thought of the headline that they're ripping from. It's the flight that didn't crash and had the whole side of the airplane hollowed out. There was like a big hole, and they flew all the way, and they gave them like $1,000 when they landed. Everybody, because there was a big hole in the plane.
And then they flew a shark and dropped it into the thing.
Yeah. It's just one of those.
We don't want it to be too easy, guys.
All right, so that's No Way Up. All right, so the next one is for a film called Spaceman.
Adam Sandler. Continuing his Netflix partnership, yeah, but not of the goofy murder mystery animated turtle variety, right? Yeah.
Don't get you hear this voice?
So, no, probably not.
So this is supposedly more on the dramatic side of things.
Yes.
I mean, dude, Uncut Gems, Reign Over Me. He's a very solid
Whenever
dramatic
he's got a
actor.
beard, look
Sunstroke
out.
Love, yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson for sure. Yeah, he has it in him, man. And when he veers into that side of his acting chops, like a lot of comedians, whether Robin Williams or Jim Carrey, like it's in them, you know, because a lot of comedians, they have that dark side to them. And
Well, and I think it's easier from going from comedy to drama than the opposite way.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, 3, 2, 1, go.
On behalf of the Eurospace program, 189 days into your solo journey.
Commander Prohatska, how are you feeling?
What I'm doing is for everyone back home, and that makes me very proud.
And your wife Lenka, of course.
Carrie Mulligan,
I'm sure she's
nice.
looking forward to having you home safe and sound.
He's not doing well. He misses his wife.
I recognize her too, but the
And he
name is
shouldn't have left.
eluding me. No way, really?
6 months in isolation. You start thinking too much.
Dude, Chernobyl was gut-wrenching, man. God.
I did not intend to frighten you, skinny human.
What?
Do not.
Whoa!
I'm losing my mind.
No way.
You wish to know if I am real. I am like you, an explorer. Your loneliness intrigued me. Why are you here?
The fuck?
I might be of help. I wish to assist you in your emotional distress. Why do you need your help?
At first I was thinking this was going to be like a moon sort of isolation
Wow, I'm
going
so
crazy,
intrigued,
but now
man.
I don't know.
I'm so intrigued.
You go where I go, and I go where you go, right, Spaceman?
These are your thoughts. I am simply finding them with you.
What? Oh, wow.
Everything that begins
Yeah.
must end.
Thought it was
no
Carrie
matter how
Mulligan.
You go where I go, and I go where you go.
I just want to come home.
Back in my days of getting psychedelicized, man, this would be so...
This looks really cool. I gotta
Still
say.
looks great.
It doesn't look like
Yeah.
horror per se, but it looks
No.
really cool.
Yeah.
Andrew?
I think the horror aspect of it is quietly hidden behind the true intentions of this spider. It's almost like
Oh, you don't think it's a nice spider?
Well, I think he kind of vaguely said it. He's feeding off of your emotional distress. He says he wants to help him, but I feel like that might be a ploy to where he kind of feeds off of bad situations. You fly a guy out that's missing his family. You're flying a bad situation into whoever sees it. So I could see sort of a double cross, but it looks interesting.
So you think it's legitimately a space spider?
That's what I was going to chime in with. I don't think it is.
I don't know.
Once we started seeing the dream sequences with her as like this princess and he's walking through the water and everything, I think this might all be in his head kind of thing.
It's too consistent. Like, if it was in his head, that thing could be anything. It could be a spider, it could be this, it could be that. But to have it show up as something that's fearful, like something that would actually cause him to go, no, 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 I don't think that's the right way to introduce, like sort of a could be anything character. So I feel like it is a spider. It could easily just be some big galaxy thing, but
is it voiced by him? It sounds like it's him just doing a slightly.
I didn't even
voice.
pay attention.
Yeah, I didn't.
It sounds
So
sounds
I
a
think
little
it's
different.
him just like kind of slightly changing his voice, and if that's his voice, then
It's in
it's
his
got to
head.
be a figment of his
Yeah, yeah.
imagination, or it's just the embodiment of his insanity.
Fuego?
Oh, I'm super intrigued, and I'm leaning more so towards what Davey was saying, and the fact that I think this might be somebody who's been in isolation for so long, kind of like the Monolith trailer we saw a little bit earlier, where it starts to play tricks on you, man. And but then again, I would be just as down if that wasn't the case, if this was like a actual alien entity that he's interacting with. But it just seems so dreamlike, and when a film has that vibe to it, it really makes me think that there's a lot of internal stuff going on from the isolation aspect. So, but damn, does it look visually beautiful? Like Netflix, man, spend that money. Shit.
2001 meets What Dreams May Come.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
loved
thinking the
What
Robin
Dreams May
Williams
Come.
movie too, man. It's got some Solaris vibes to it also.
Yeah, epic and huge set
Netflix.
pieces in that movie.
That'd be an easy one to check out for sure.
Two left.
I'm interested in that one.
The next trailer is The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live.
Yeah,
This is the
man.
Rick and Michonne
Yep.
series.
It was
that
originally
we're
going to be a
finally
movie, and then they decided to expand upon
Is
it.
this based
Like
on
6
a comic
episodes,
or
probably?
just a?
Or we'll find out.
We're far beyond the comics at this point, and they started
Yeah.
But did they
verging
do a
in-
comic of this, or is this just
No,
a
this is
whole
new.
Yeah, this is its
material.
own thing. Yeah, because in the last couple seasons, didn't they deviate enough?
Well, yeah,
where-
Rick dies at the end of the comic. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah.
I couldn't watch like the second season. I gave up. It was just started
It's
becoming
tough.
terrible
Yeah.
television.
Yeah, it was after.
It's after season 6 that it becomes terrible.
Yeah.
Nonetheless. 3, 2, 1, go. There's Michonne.
Yeah, because the series regular ended on a whimper,
cool.
man.
That's a cool
You don't
location.
want to go north, not now.
Is that her daughter?
My wife is my choice.
My wife.
My daughter is my choice. My life is my choice. It's been so long.
Your phone, you know what it says? The Japanese? Believe a little bit longer.
Thank you, Grimes.
Why?
You showed me I can't get away.
This is the most powerful military on the planet.
I'm just gonna ask you a question, guys.
Man, leaning into all this World Beyond stuff that I did not like very much, man.
Do you want to kill? Or do you want to die? Look in my eyes, sir. You tell me.
Well, they went bigger. That's for sure.
Oh, wow, they brought her in? Interesting. Oh, she's back from the trash people?
Who dis?
I'm guessing that's Rick, honestly. And so that was a phrase that was so popular in various times in the series, right? We're the ones who live. They said it various different times. I love both of the actors of Michonne and Rick. So
I'll watch it for their reunion, but that'll be put on TikTok real quick.
I mean, the problem is that the series proper ended on a whimper.
See, that's the thing. I haven't watched like the last 8 episodes. I watched everything, but the last like 3 seasons I put on while I was doing something else. I just didn't care anymore, and like I didn't even care to finish the series, and I was a junkie for like the first 8 seasons.
Yeah, and I was late to the party, and then I binged, and but what I don't like with this is that there's that spin-off show with all the kids called World Beyond, and that's where they introduce like
and there's Fear the Walking Dead, and there's
although
the
Fear is a but I mean Fear is a prequel,
and
though,
there's
so,
the Maggie and Negan show.
Well, I've heard decent stuff about both the Norman Reedus show and the one with Maggie and
there's
Negan,
the Walking Dead anthology series.
Yeah, right? Tales of the Walking Dead. So they just, I mean, man, Kirkman is just milking.
Oh, dude, he's so rich.
Yeah. It's very successful, and I really have a tough time understanding why. But I guess at the same time, the things that I usually don't like become wildly successful. I think that this is. I just think The Walking Dead is not very good. Like I think the comic book is good. I think like putting this to production like this. It's like trying to do George Romero and falling flat on your face. It's like the last George Romero movie.
So the last one we have to talk about,
of the Dead.
Really rough.
Yeah, it was
really
this
rough.
is also one that I believe is available on Screenbox now. I think I saw Jason from Sinister Cinema do a review of this
shout out to him
already,
and his
but
wife at Sinister Cinema.
nonetheless, I wanted to watch the trailer to see what it's about because he does that to me sometimes.
Yes, he does.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bless your heart.
Dude, I love scores that have that, like that.
It's
so
been in a few of the
unnerving, dude.
trailers we've actually
There's something
watched
so
today.
intrinsically unnerving with that.
The human voice definitely does something that an instrument doesn't do.
Yeah, I still remember one of the first keyboards I got that had like 600 something presets in it, messing with the little orchestra sort of stuff with the human voices.
Coming down a little something.
They're never coming back for us now. Disgusting.
The outfit.
This way. Ziggy. Where'd she go?
This movie looks like someone found a location and wrote a movie about it. Like, ooh,
Not really giving a lot of...
Let's write a movie around this.
They're making lit by an iPhone like actually appropriate.
Yeah. Not for me.
Yeah, why would you continue to go underground? Just go home.
Not for me.
It didn't really give much of a vibe as to why a lot of things were transpiring.
From what I remember hearing, I think I might have watched like the first 30 seconds of Jason's review, is that when they find this chamber, this underground chamber, one of them goes to explore it, ends up falling and hurting themselves, and then all of the others go down and join them instead of leaving at least one person up top to make sure they're okay, and then none of them can get out, and so they have to explore further in.
I mean, acting doesn't look bad, and as far as found footage, it looks serviceable. And it's from a filmmaking standpoint.
Again, I didn't watch the rest of Jason's review. If you guys are interested in how this is, tune over to Sinister Cinema Reviews. I like that we're just sending people his way, even though it's neither of our channels. Go check out Davey Deathray's channel, by the way.
In Fuego-tainment, it's not horror.
Yeah, it's Fuego-tainment. And by the way, Shut Up, I Like It. Why don't you go jump over there, because that's going to be launching again soon. Robert and I went and tried a taco spot. We're going to start doing some carne asada reviews around the valley, I think.
I'm more of a pastor guy, but that's
they had al pastor, but I did not try that. That's
pork.
Pork, okay.
Yeah, spicy pork with
nicely
pineapple.
marinated.
Get a little crazy.
Any other thoughts on Underground? Or
I mean, I have not been keeping up on Screambox. They're the streaming service that Bloody Disgusting is behind.
There's some good
Miska
ones on there.
And,
There's some good ones
Squires and stuff. Yeah,
they have some good documentaries for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. They did the Just Desserts, if I remember, which was the Creepshow documentary.
I didn't see that. I wanted to talk to you about that, but they did the Chucky documentary as well.
Life with Chucky, Living with Chucky.
Living with Chucky.
Like
they did the Hellraiser documentaries on there. A few of them, honestly.
So I will.
Stephen King's It is on there.
I'll give props to one of the Halloween costumes they have, or one of the costumes. It's The Rock in his old school attire with the fanny pack and the black turtleneck.
Did you see him? Was that when he was with the Nation of Domination?
Did you see? It was, maybe right after.
He dressed up as that for Halloween this year. Did you see that? He did a TikTok and he had the fanny pack and everything.
So it's an iconic look. So
we are the nation.
All right, so there you go, guys. So that's gonna do it for our trailer reaction roundup.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments down below. What did you think of any or all of the trailers? How do you like my glasses? Apparently,
doesn't he look smarter?
But thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel the way that you do. Make sure you go and check out Davey Deathray on his channel. He and I are going to be doing coverage pretty soon of. Well, can I say?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going to be covering Batman Hush, the comic book, the 12-issue comic book storyline, and he's allowing me to help him out with that, and I'm very excited because it's either one of, if not my favorite Batman storyline of all time, and I've been reading Batman since 1993.
It was Jim Lee, right?
Jim Lee, yeah. And it's some of my favorite Batman art of all time. Jim Lee is just fucking great.
Yeah, the stuff with Bruce.
I'm super excited to cover.
Yeah, the stuff with Bruce and Selena, and that is really
all of it is
really good.
I'm unfamiliar. I haven't had it spoiled or anything, so this is my first time going into it.
You get a full Rogues Gallery plus
let me
other
ask
stuff.
you: are you familiar with Crisis on Infinite Earths?
I have not read it, but I know the concept.
Okay, are you familiar with Batman: Death in the Family, where Jason Todd dies?
Death in the family or Death of the family?
Death in the Family.
In the family. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you read that?
I haven't read it, but I know some of the beats.
Okay, so borrow my trade and read that before you read Hush.
Yeah, because it does.
And what? It's Jeff Loeb wrote it, right? And Jim Lee.
Jeff Loeb writes.
Jim Lee does great art. Yeah.
Jeff Loeb is a fantastic writer. He's written so much cool shit. He did a lot of good Hulk, but he also wrote Superman for All Seasons, which is a 4-issue Superman trade paperback that's just incredible.
Nice.
So good. It's like Superman's early career.
Yeah.
It's one of the comics that James Gunn cites as an inspiration for Superman Legacy.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
if you're getting excited, there's going to be more.
I'm just excited to talk about comics because we cover horror comics, but I never get to talk about all the other comics. I literally have, I think, 88 long boxes at this point.
Yep.
And so it's.
I can attest to that.
Yeah,
I've
seen it.
Robert just helped me move them all across the hallway from one storage unit to twice the size storage unit.
Jesus.
And I was like relabeling boxes of what's inside because some of the labels had gone away.
How much did you pay him to do that?
Bought him some tacos.
Yeah, there you go.
Disclose. Yeah, you got that carne asada payment, man.
Yeah, some carne asada and some chiba.
There you go.
So,
there you go.
All right, so that's
sweet
going to do it, you guys. Wow, this is a complete sidetrack at the end of the episode.
It happens. We're having fun.
It's all right.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Andrew Mercer.
Happy birthday, Andrew Mercer. I'm Jaime Fuego.
Davey Deathray.
And remember,
stay scared.